Hello student, let us discuss our next chapter is what? Thermodynamics. Okay, so let us discuss about the thermodynamics. In our notes I given the objectives of lesson. So what we are going to discuss, here we have the one by one, just to read in the notes. Okay, now let us discuss here why study the thermodynamics. Okay, why we have to study the thermodynamics. Okay, before going to that we should raise the question for each chapter why we have to read. Okay, now why we have to read the thermodynamics means, let us see. Chemical energy stored by molecules can be released as heating during chemical reaction when a fuel like methane, okay, when a fuel like methane, cooking gas or coal burn in air. Okay, you know very well, best example, what is the meaning of this one. Okay, here each molecule has some energy. How? Let us see the examples. Already we saw, for example, if you take the methane, okay, burning of or combustion of methane, what happened? There is what you are going to get the carbon dioxide, water. Okay, so it's a exothermic process. Some amount of what happened, heat is going to be liberated. Means what? Methane having some amount of energy that is going to be liberated. Next, if you see, the chemical energy may be also be used to do mechanical work when a fuel burns in an engine, or to provide electrical energy through a galvanic cell like dry cell. Okay, so here what happened, first we discussed the methane. Okay, means if it's burn, it's going to give the some amount of energy. Let us see the another example. For example, you know very well we have the fuel like petrol, diesel, isn't it? If it's burned, what happened? You are going to get some amount of energy. With that, your engine going to be run. Okay, so what happened? That fuel energy convert is useful for what? For running the engine. That is called that is useful for what? Doing the mechanical work. Okay, okay, next let us see here. Next example, if you see, here we have the galvanic cell. Okay, the galvanic cell, what you are going to do? In that we have the copper and zinc. Okay, zinc is going to lose electron, copper is going to take the electron. So what happened? There is a flow of electrons. So flow of electrons, nothing but what? Electricity. So you are going to produce what? Electrical energy. Okay, now if you see here, in all these forms, what we are doing, one form of energy we are going to convert into what? Another form. Okay, so here if you see fuel, we have the chemical energy that is going to for using what? For doing the engine to work, that is called as what? Mechanical work. Now in this case galvanic cell, if you see, the chemical energy convert into what? Electrical energy. So here we have different forms of energy, isn't it? Okay, so thus various forms of energy are interrelated, and under certain conditions these may be transferred from one into another. The study of these energy transformation forms can be studied in the thermodynamics. Okay, why we are going to read the thermodynamics means, there is a energy transformation, means energy is converted into one form to another form. Already we saw here what methane going to burn. Okay, so next if you see here, we have the fuels like petrol, diesel. So that if whatever the fuels are going to burn, you are getting the mechanical work, means some amount of energy is transferring. Now here if you see next, galvanic cell, means that chemical energy converted into electrical energy, means that thus we have the various forms of energy is there. Those are converted into one form to other form. Thus those type of energy transformations. Okay, those types of energy transformation we are going to learn in the, we are going to study in the thermodynamics. Okay, now why we have to learn, me just we are going to learn the energy transformations in thermodynamics. Now if you see the sources of energy, okay, here we have the various types of source of energy. I am giving the only three examples. First one is what? Solar energy, means what? It's coming from the what? Sun. It's called solar energy. Nuclear energy means here you are going to get from the what? Radioactive elements. Next we have the chemical energy. Okay, here it is our importance. We are going to focus on the one, on what? Chemical energy. Okay, now if you see here, chemical reactions are associated with the energy change. Okay, you know very well, in if a chemical reaction is going on, means there is a definitely energy changes there. Energy change may appear as heat energy, or light energy, or electrical energy. So in a chemical reaction, what happened? There is energy changes going on. That energy you are going to see as a heat. As you know very well, exothermic process, endothermic process. Okay, some amount of heat is going to liberate. Some reactions, what happened? There is a emission of light. Is some reactions there is electrical energy going to be produced. Okay, so So what happened? Chemical reaction means there some amount of energy going to be liberated. That may be in form of heat or light or in the form of what? Electrical energy. Okay. Now energy is consumed to break the bonds and energy is released when bonds are formed. Okay. As simply you know very well, we are discussing here, we are focusing important is what? Chemical energy. So in a chemical reaction, what happened? As we discussed, energy is consumed to formation of bond to break the bond. Already we discussed, once you break the bond, there is what is happening there. Energy is consumed and energy released from the what? Well, during the bond formation. Already we discussed bond breaking is a what? Endothermic process. Bond formation is what? Exothermic process. Okay. So our importance about here chemical energy. Now let us see in a chemical reaction. You may raise some doubts. Okay. If a chemical reaction is going on, you may get some doubts. What are the doubts? Let us discuss. Here if you see, how do we determine the energy change involved in a chemical reaction or process? Just now we told here when a chemical reaction is going on means there is some energy changes going on, means you are talking about the heat. Okay. So what happened? Then you may get doubt how we that amount of energy or that energy change, how we are going to determine. Okay. First doubt. Now if you see the second doubt, what drives a chemical reaction process means what is the initiation that chemical reaction is going on. Okay. What drives means what are the factors that influence the chemical reaction or a process. Next thing, and one more thing here, to what extent do the chemical reaction proceed means, here what is the meaning of this one means, if chemical reaction is started, for example initially we have the 50%, after the 60%, means how much percentage. Okay. To what extent do the chemical reaction proceed. So if once a chemical reaction started means these questions we may get. Okay. Now if you see here, come to this one. Now come to our topic is one definition of thermodynamics. Okay. So already we discussed why we have to learn thermodynamics, because there is a various forms of energy transformations are there that we are going to learn in the thermodynamics. Now come to see here definition of thermodynamics. Here if you see the terminology, thermo plus dynamics means equal to what? Thermo means heat, dynamics means work. Okay. Now thermodynamics is a branch of natural science concerned with heat and its relation to energy and work. Okay. It is one is the branch. Okay. We have so many branches in that one, natural science. Okay. So it is related to what? Heat and its relation with the what? Energy and work. Okay. Now we will focus on thermodynamics related to chemical process, and it is called chemical thermodynamics. Actually if you see here thermodynamics, like we have the statistical thermodynamics, like we have the various types. So our focus is what on the chemical reaction. So that type of thermodynamics is called as what? Chemical thermodynamics. Okay. Now here we have few terminology. Here we have the macroscopic and microscopic systems. Okay. Let us discuss first what is the use of that, I will discuss later. Now here we have the macroscopic and microscopic systems. What is the meaning of this one mean? Macroscopic systems involving a large number of molecules. Okay. Whereas if you see the microscopic systems contains atoms. Okay. Name itself already here indicating macro. Macro means what? Big. Micro means what? Small. So microscopic system means you are going to involve large number of molecules. Okay. Micro means you are going to discuss about the what? Atoms means smaller levels. It's larger levels and bulk molecules. Okay. So here the laws of thermodynamics deals with the energy change of macroscopic system only. Here in thermodynamics we have the laws that we are going to discuss later. So the laws of thermodynamics are applicable to only what? Macroscopic system, not the micro. Okay. Macro means we are discussing about the what? Large number of molecules, not we are going to discuss about the what? In the smaller, that is nothing but we are not going to discuss about the atoms level. Okay. So the laws of thermodynamics here deals with the energy change of macroscopic system, not the microscopic system. Now here if you see, just now we told the laws of thermodynamics. Okay. How many laws we have here? In actual we have the first law, second law, third law, again we have zero law also, that I will discuss later. Now here see here the laws of thermodynamics applicable only here when a system is in equilibrium or moves from one equilibrium state to another equilibrium state. Okay. Actually in these few terms you may not understand immediately, so you have to listen the video totally completely. Okay, after that you can come to know what we are going to discuss. So here if you see laws of thermodynamics, here if you see it is applicable to what? Only when system is in equilibrium. What is the meaning of equilibrium? Just already I discussed in the previous video, means just for sake of convenience, when reactant is converted into product converted into reactant, that is called as a what? Equilibrium. This already we came to know in the competitive electron transfer reaction in the case of what? Stoichiometry. Okay, so means one is reactant is converted into product is converted into reactant, is called as a what? Equilibrium. Okay, so when the system is in equilibrium, then only the laws of thermodynamics are applicable. Okay, what are those laws we will discuss later. Now here if you see what is the scope and limitations of thermodynamics. Okay, so what is the scope here? If you see the scope of this thermodynamics is what? You can get the explanation of properties of matter. Okay, what are the matter already we discussed. So we have the various explanation of what the matter's property, what we have the properties we can learn in the thermodynamics. Next, predict the feasibility of chemical reaction. Means what? Feasibility means what? For example, a reaction is there. Is it the reaction is it run or not? You can be tell. That is called as what? Feasibility of reaction. Means a reaction is happen or not. That you can tell as a what? Feasibility of reaction. Means based on the thermodynamics, you can tell a reaction is it feasible or not. That is called a what? Predict the feasibility of chemical reaction. Next, what you are going? What is next scope is what? Predicts the extent to which a chemical reaction can occur. Means already we told how much extent. Means is it possible the reaction complete 50% or 60%, like that you can tell from the what? Thermodynamics. Now if you see the complete limitations. Okay, here limitation, if you see, it fails to tell the speed of reaction. Okay, speed means what? For example, one reaction is taking place in 1 hour or another reaction taking place 2 hours, like that it won't tell. Okay, how much time, how much speed. Okay, we cannot come to know with our thermodynamics. Next, fails to tell the path of reaction. Okay, for example, A converted into, for example, you have A converted into B. Okay, how it went? Okay, just you are going to tell. Okay, you have A, B. How you done that path? Okay, have you done in the where? For example, have done in the lab, whatever that may be path. Okay, it fails to tell about the path of the reaction, and is not applicable to what? Microscopic system. Okay, so thermodynamics are applicable to only macroscopic system, not the microscopic system. Okay, this is about the what? Introduction of thermodynamics.